Hey, it's Trixie. I've got some great backpacking videos to share with you. I thought I should jump in really quick and kind of explain this next trip was logistically the hardest trip I've ever done. In the videos, you're going to hear me talk about can't find the track, lost the track, so on and so forth. So this trail isn't formally finished. So I was actually using someone else's GPX track. And because the track was recorded on a Garmin Explorer and I was using a Garmin Mini, I unfortunately lost a lot of the definition of what I was seeing on the device. And so with that, I also lost several hours every day just trying to figure out where I was supposed to be. Luckily, I have a great sense of direction and a lot of grit.
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kind of strange.
Hey there, it's Trixie on trail, and I am currently on trail. I am on the San Diego Trans-County Trail, so the SDTCT. Some people call it the C2C Trail. It is the trail that connects San Diego, specifically the trail ends in La Jolla, and the Salton Sea. So it's about 153.7 miles. I'm calling it 154 because I'm sure along the way I'll do some bonus miles. So far I'm about 7 miles in and it is hot. It's about 80 degrees and I am in the middle of the desert, the Anza-Borrego Desert, and there is no shade. Not a tree for miles. So it is cooking out here. So a little not what I'm used to, but always up for a challenge. Right now I'm walking through Arroyo Salado Wash, and that has been pretty much my path since mile 0. I've got a really late start. I'm aiming for about 15 miles today. This is a trail that I've had to set several caches because we are in the desert. There is no water. But I am underway and enjoying the beauty. It's really gorgeous. If you have never spent any time in the desert, I recommend. It's nice to change it up. May take you a little bit to appreciate the beauty of the desert, but there's a lot to appreciate out here. Just bring a lot of water. Look at this view, isn't it gorgeous? I got about 3 miles left before I'm gonna camp, but I wanted to show you this because I thought it was hilarious. Hopefully you can see it. I do believe that is a golf tee. Good morning, hikers. Oh my, I slept like a log. I tell you what, I was out. It was like 8:30, and boy, in the dark, boy, did I pick a beautiful spot. Look at this. Just gorgeous. But I tell you what, I was tuckered out last night, but I just did not have any more brain power. Yesterday was a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel renewed today, fresh start. But I do want to talk to you a little bit about what I was going through yesterday, because I think, you know, there's a lot of people out there that maybe want to start backpacking and, oh, I can't do that, or, you know, those people seem so confident, or, you know, I gotta say, I was struggling yesterday. I was having some fear. And it's kind of weird because I think before backpacking trips, especially in a unfamiliar area, you know, like before I did the Tahoe Rim Trail, I was like, oh, can I do this? You know, 170 miles, that seems like far. And I know people go longer, but, you know, it was my first big trip. So, you know, and this one's 150, but it's just a little different. It's much different terrain. The desert is no joke. You're trudging through sand, so the heavier your pack is, the deeper you sink. And I have to say, I'm a little afraid of the desert. Maybe that's weird to say because I don't feel that way about the ocean. I don't feel that way about the snow and mountains. The desert scares me. You know, and part of my struggle yesterday, I could not set the first cache. I couldn't find it. I couldn't get the car close enough to be able to set it. And so, you know, that kind of, there's no water. There's none out here. So you have to completely make sure that you're set up for water, because otherwise the desert will kill you. It literally will. You're gonna die a lot faster from, you know, thirst than anything else, you know, and exposure. There's no shade trees out here. There's nothing. And I did not see one single hiker yesterday, but because I couldn't set the water cache, I had to carry extra water yesterday because I just couldn't make it. I started so late too, trying to screw around with setting the cache. I couldn't make it to the one that was supposed to be my second cache, but is actually now my first. So, which I'm about 5 miles out from there right now. So, anywho, I had a lot of fear. And I'm not gonna lie, 2 miles in, there were some tears. Now I can laugh about it, but yesterday, I have to seriously say I was frightened. But I do have a safety plan, and I am carrying a Garmin Mini. So the water is my main concern, but I'm gonna share something with you too that I normally don't share with a whole lot of people. You know, I've had some health struggles in the past few years, and contrary to what you think you would do, that's part of the reason why I started to get into backpacking. Was really, I don't know how to describe it. I was mad at my body because I was going through this stuff that I had no control over. It's all hereditary, and I just didn't feel like my body was as strong and capable anymore. And I just wanted to have a challenge where, you know, I'm not, I was kind of joking with my friend, I'm going to break the slowest known time record that, you know, because people go for the fastest known, and that's not going to happen with me. Because I know I'm already pushing my body to the limit just doing this out in the desert. I had surgery a couple months ago now, and I had half of my thyroid removed. Thyroid cancer runs in my family. Everything's been okay so far, but the thyroid, if you're familiar, is the part of your body that helps you know and regulate your thirst, your hunger, your energy, just everything. So I've been having a little trouble with temperature regulation and things like that. So another concern for me, the heat yesterday. So I'm definitely starting earlier today. But just thought I should let you know. And everybody has their challenges, and I'm sure there's people that have done this trail bigger challenges than me. But this is my journey, and hike your own hike, right? this is one of the little kind of physical signs that I noted for finding my water cache. Hopefully it's still here. Nobody messed with it. See, that's the conundrum. Look at this view though. God, gorgeous. You know, hiding it good enough that nobody messes with it, but not hiding it too good that you can't frickin' find it. So I think, you know, I try to do physical markers. I also dropped a pin with GPS coordinates, and then I set it next to this, you know, distinguishing landmark, and I see it already. Good deal. And I think I was smart enough to put it, know what time I was going to show up so they'd still be in the shade. So I'm going to fill up, take a little tiny break, and get back on the trail. Okay, so I have left Arroyo Salado, and now I'm on Ella Salada. It took me forever to find this wash. I don't know why, because my cache was a little bit off, and I just started from there. Anyways, but look at this view. Just stunning. Gorgeous. See to Palo Verde wash. Really pretty. I made a little bit of a detour. Again, I'm following somebody else's track, and I know that the waypoints are in intervals, and so I had to walk around this rock formation. Anyways, I think I'm back on track now. I lost the trail a couple of times already since I picked up my cache, but I think I'm on my way. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's like a little cave. I mean, it's more of a crevasse, but I mean, just look at these formations. It's just beautiful. And I think I saw a couple bats at dusk last night. I'm not 100% sure. I think I did. And then yesterday I saw about what I would call 4 jackrabbits, but I think they are technically desert hares. The little sign there says short wash to the left and Del Malpais Vista to the right. My track says, because there's a split here, my track says keep to the right. So hopefully this is the right way and I don't have to backtrack. You know, this isn't really so much a trail as a choose your own adventure. So, but I'm trying to stay to the track as closely as possible because there are so many slot canyons around here and geographic obstructions. And so if you kind of take a different gorge wash, you might end up being way off track, and then I would never make it to my next cache. And there's no water in between here and my next cache, so it's important that I stay close to the track. And you ask, Trixie, why don't you walk in the shade if it's so hot? Well, this is why. Because these can give away at any time and literally kill you.
You say that you're from out of town. I'm hoping that you stick around. Show me what it's like from the other side. Would you stay another night? 'Cause I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you.
Okay, I just did the hardest 3 miles of my life, or at least it feels like it. But wow! Look at this. Inspiration Point. I think they got the name right. Gorgeous. So apparently I have done some bonus miles. This doesn't look right to me, but it says I'm on trail or on track. I would have never, it was not intuitive, to say the least. So just coming out of, I was up on Inspiration Point, and so now I'm trying to get to the next waypoint at mile 27, and I'm hoping this is the right way because I have a liter of water left. And my water cache is at mile 31, so if I made a mistake, it could be a problem. Today is bonus mile day. I lost the track again and so close to the end. I went unnecessarily out of the way, but that's okay. I see my landmarks. So my cache is just past the porta potty and the purple structures, and then I can rest. Ooh, my dogs are barking.